What is going on, guys? Eric from Bolts and Banter here with another product review video, and today we are inside the cheapy Civic and we are going to be installing these Nilight LED bulbs. Before I get started, I wanted to thank Nilight for sending these over to me. As you guys know from previous cheapy Civic episodes, we worked on some of the car, but we have not touched the lighting yet. And if you guys are unfamiliar with these 1995 cars, the lighting is absolutely terrible. So we have this H4 LED kit as well as some LED bulbs that we're going to install into the taillights, and I'm really hoping that these will improve the optics of the car and make driving a little bit better of an experience, especially at night. So let's go ahead and get straight into the unboxing of this. I don't have a blade, so I'm just going to try and tear this open. But yes, thank you so much to Nilight for sending these over. All right, so what do we have in the box? Ooh, these are super cool gloves. Nice. Did not expect that. That's super nice. And they're fabric too, they're cloth. We have some zip ties here, an instruction manual, and we have the bulbs themselves. Now, I only have a little bit of experience with LED bulbs, not too much. I typically don't purchase the most expensive sets. These Nilight bulbs are a good value for the price, and I'll post a link in the description below to these exact models so that way you have some reference. But these are the H4 models. You'll need these for cars with a dual filament bulb, so there's a high beam and a low beam in this, and it has a cooling fan integrated into the unit. These are really nice. They're a lot easier to install than the units that have an external resistor box or an external control box, so I'm hoping that these fit right into the housing and there won't be any issue with this portion sticking out too much from the headlight. It's a little tight back there with the Civic headlight when it comes to clearance with other items in the engine bay. I don't think we'll have a problem, but we're going to install these to see what we end up with. That's it for the box. You get these two bulbs and you get the gloves and the zip ties. Just by looking at them, the build quality is good. It looks like the heatsink is integrated into the base of the bulb. It has some sort of diffuser here, most likely for the high beam, so the beam spread is as close to a halogen bulb as possible, and they do look good. So I'm going to take a look at the instruction manual. The adjustment that we saw earlier before was not actually any type of angle adjustment. It's a locking ring as shown in the manual, and I believe what happens is we remove the locking ring first and then install that into the housing. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. There we go. So these go into the housing first, and then once this is inside the original halogen housing, then we go ahead and we click the bulb in. Fair enough. That makes a lot of sense. I'm just gonna put this back for now. And then we also have these 6 bayonet style bulbs. So we have 4 of the red 1157 bulbs, and then we also have 1156 bulbs in white. And these are really cool. There are so many bulb manufacturers on Amazon now, and unfortunately, as these cars age, there are not as many choices for the bayonet style bulbs versus the newer peanut style or the wedge type bulbs. So shout out to Nilight for still making these and seeing that there is a market and still a demand for them. We are going to put these on, and I definitely know that they are going to be whiter than stock, but let's see if they are any brighter than stock. And before we install these, let's take a look at what the bulbs look like before we upgrade them to LED. All right, let's get them installed. All right, so that was a pretty straightforward installation. Let's see how they look with the lights turned on. All right, so here's what it looks like with the lights on. Super nice deep red color. The light distribution is there, and they are definitely bright and definitely an upgrade over stock. All right, so the rears were pretty easy. Let's check out what the headlights look like during the daytime. Typical halogen color, and like I said earlier, not so bright. We're gonna put in the H4 LEDs right now. It should be a super simple install. Let's get to work. All right, so super straightforward installation. Install the ring, push in the grommet, and then once the grommet is in, you can push in the actual LED bulb. We're gonna try these on for the first time to see if they actually light up. Perfect. Both sides, let's test the high beams really quick. Awesome, cool, so they work. We are going to cut to some nighttime footage because of course can't test headlights during the day, but the fitment is good, the installation was easy, so far so good. All right guys, here is a quick test of the Nilight or Nilight H4 LED bulbs. They are super nice. Check out how far they can reach and check out the high beams as well. Very nice. Again, we got to this point after installing the bulbs, but also making sure that the headlights were adjusted properly. And once all that happens, this is a successful install and definitely a good bulb to purchase. Guys, I just wanted to show you how awesome these Nilight or Nilight H4 LED bulbs are. That's the high beam, and we are on a road with no lights. That is the low beam. That's no lights. That is amazing. If you guys want to upgrade your lights, don't forget to check out the link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.